Aloha, and welcome to Betty's Real Estate Corner, brought to you by Coldwell Banker and Roy and Betty Sakamoto. And in the studio today is Roy Sakamoto.
Good morning.
Good morning, everyone.
And also Jesse from Meyer Computer.
Jesse's here from Meyer Computer. He gave out the big wave, just so everybody knows. Jesse is on board today. He doesn't have a microphone at the moment, but we could work on that one of these days and get him to kind of talk. Yep. We have a couple of our agents from Coldwell Banker that have indicated they would love to come over and do the show, but then they realized that they had to talk. So I'm not sure what they were thinking.
Yeah.
But a couple of them are really ready to come and kind of take a moment, talk about some of their listings, et cetera. And we're looking forward to doing that because I think everybody's got a different opinion, different location. We've been bringing with us weekly, some of the listings that the office has and trying not to drive you crazy with all of them. But let's say today we had a couple of different things that we thought we might talk about.
But how long has it been since we've been with Coldwell Banker Island Properties?
I think it's 3 years.
More than that, I think.
Is it 5 years? 4 years?
I think people still recognize us as
Sakamoto Properties.
Sakamoto
exactly.
Properties, yeah. And, God, we were 40-something years.
I know.
Sakamoto
We look sometimes back at some photos from the time or different things. Remember, you were named Realtor of the Year by the Board of Realtors one year, and that was pretty amazing. That was really a great thing. And then you got another award for your work with Haole Makua, which again was a big award and a big party. I mean, it was really a great. It was really a great setup, and we all enjoyed doing that really, really a lot.
No, I still enjoy working with Haole Makua and the Board of Realtors also. The Realtors Association of Maui, which oversees, I'm not sure what our membership is now, but all your designated realtors or realtors on Maui are part of the Realtors Association of Maui.
And that is an amazing group to work with. We went to an open house today on the way here at Kapalua at Pineapple Hill. Really an amazing property that went under contract, I think, within 24 hours of listing it.
Yeah, a few days, right? Yeah.
But they did go ahead and do the open house so that everybody would at least get to see it and know what it was all about and probably why it sold as quickly as it did.
And it's interesting. People are saying, well, the market is dead, the market is down, and so forth. Here's the living proof that if it's priced right, properties are selling and selling quickly.
Absolutely. Yeah. And like what Roy just said, priced right. It's hard today. I mean, if you're a seller, if you're a buyer, a seller, agent, whatever, it's really difficult to price something, to make certain decisions about it. I think you've got to rethink where the market was maybe 6 months ago or a little bit longer. If you want something to sell right away, there's some questions that are going on with rentals, et cetera, so that for a buyer, it's a little bit confusing. But I think it's still some great value here, and it's not going to go away. So I think that being an owner here of a property in Maui, wherever it is, I mean, we've done a lot on the west side. Certainly so many properties have been lost, but people are starting to rebuild, and that's a huge thing by itself.
Huge, absolutely.
That's going to be exciting, don't you think?
Yeah. So why should you deal with Coldwell Banker Island Properties?
What was that?
So why should you deal with Coldwell Banker
excellent
Island
question.
Properties?
Well, one is that they're probably the largest company for agents on the island.
I think we are, absolutely.
I believe that we are. And it's a great assortment. I mean, like today, we had an open house, or somebody else did. It wasn't our specific open house, but everybody was there. I mean, there had to be 50 or more agents that came and went. I don't know. It could be substantially more because we weren't there all the time. And everybody got to kind of ask something or talk or, kind of tell you about a new listing or talk about an old one or, in this case, it has already opened escrow, and there were a number of people that had other people interested in buying something at Kapalua that have apparently seen what's on the market currently and haven't found exactly what they need. But I think that helped everybody to take a look at it, don't you?
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. But, Coldwell Banker Island Properties, I mean, we cover all of Maui. Upcountry, if you're looking for Kahului, Wailuku properties, if you're looking for West Maui, we cover Maui pretty thoroughly. If you're looking just by chance for Big Island properties, we've got an office there. Kauai, we've got an office. Oahu, we have an office. So it's there's a lot of support for you in dealing with Coldwell Banker Island properties.
Well, there's no question about that. And we worked most of our career alone, as Sakamoto Properties. We did a great job. It was really perfect. We probably would have kept it up, except when we had the ability to start to figure out having an office at Kapalua, we were able to get together with Coldwell Banker, and we made an agreement with Maui Land and Pineapple at that time. And it's really a spectacular office. Great location, right on Office Road and across from the golf course. Makes it easy if we want to sneak out for a few holes to get there. That's been really pretty spectacular. But Kapalua has everything. I mean, they still have tennis courts. They've got pickleball courts. They've got everything.
Absolutely.
Great walking areas.
You've got 2 5-star hotels, the Ritz-Carlton Kapalua and the Montage Kapalua Bay. And speaking about the Ritz-Carlton, we were just at a huge event on Saturday, the Celebration of the Arts. It's an annual luau. It's a fantastic weekend. And after the luau, in the lobby, they had the Makaha Sons entertaining, which was absolutely fantastic. For those of you Hawaiian music aficionados, the Makaha Sons are top-class entertainment, and they did one heck of a job.
They really did. It was as spectacular. Nothing could have been better for that day, and for the number of people that were there to be able to appreciate it. It was really, really fabulous.
And the luau was fun, and the food was great.
The food was really great. We may have eaten a little bit more than we needed, but it was...
There were a couple of things you weren't real sure of.
Oh, that is...
Opihi.
I did grow up in Buffalo, New York.
Yeah.
They don't have a lot of these things, but I do love sashimi.
There's no opihi in Buffalo?
Yeah, OPE. I'm just not so sure about that. What else did I not maybe eat?
I don't know. There were a couple of dishes.
I'm sure there was something, but it's all great fun, really.
Oh, the squid luau.
Oh, yeah, I could maybe skip that. Now, it isn't like I have to skip it, but I like to eat a lot of other things.
Yeah.
So I can't eat everything. So I think it's better if I stick with what I know.
No, the food was great, the entertainment was great, and it's a great cause. And this year was special. It's the last show for Clifford, a friend of ours, Clifford Nioli, who is kind of retiring. Clifford, you've done a hell of a job, and much luck to you in whatever you decide to pursue going forward.
The luau itself wasn't the regular luau that they do every week at the Ritz-Carlton.
No,
it was more of it was a little bit what I would call something that we all appreciated more than going to the one that's staged and perfect and spectacular. But it was in its own way the best luau of all time.
Oh, fantastic.
Yeah, that was...
we're spoiled. We also have Old Lahaina Luau, downtown Lahaina. That's a fantastic show, too.
Yeah, anyone that hasn't seen that should at least see it once. It is really one of the best luau's of all time, and worth going to, taking your family. I think you can call them and talk to them, depending on how many are in your party, etc. But I think it's expensive, but I think it's worth every penny.
Well, they have Kama'aina rates, too.
They do have Kama'aina rates.
As well as the Ritz-Carlton.
Yeah, the Ritz-Carlton does.
Right.
Yeah, the Ritz-Carlton the other night was, I think, worth everything we did for it. It was
totally, absolutely.
Really, really meaningful for everybody.
No, totally. And again, it was a Friday, Saturday, Sunday event at the Ritz-Carlton. So looking forward to next year's Celebration of the Arts.
Mm-hmm. And that's what they called it, Celebration of the Arts. And there were so many items there for sale that were way worth having. We kind of wandered through, found a few things that really intrigued us or that we ended up getting, but it really is, everything was worth being there and talking to people and talking to the various artists, etc.
Yeah, it starts off Friday morning real early at sunrise with a cleansing. We didn't do it this year, but you have Native Hawaiian practitioners there on the ocean, and the public is invited. You're invited to go into the water and basically have a spiritual cleansing, Hawaiian style. And that starts off the Celebration of the Arts weekend.
And everybody should think about going to it. I mean, I'm not sure.
At least once, yeah.
It couldn't be everybody, but I think just going down there and seeing what happens gives you that moment of cleansing, even if you aren't going in the water.
No, it
was cold that morning.
It was. But I know people that did do it. Friends of ours from Canada did it.
Yes. They really loved it. They loved being there, loved being a part of everything. And I think, again, that's major by itself.
And, that's what makes Hawaii. That's why people from all over the world are interested in buying property here on Maui. Maui is special. The phrase Maui no KAOI is not to be taken lightly.
Maui is the best.
Absolutely.
Maui is the best. And I think that is worth, just saying that and remembering Maui no KAOI.
Yeah.
It does matter to everybody. Everyone that comes here wants to be a part of everything that's happening.
Yeah, Maui is the best by far. Even on a morning like today where, thanks to the Big Island for sharing their VOG, we've got kind of a VOGgy atmosphere, but it's still awesome.
That's true. When we woke up, usually we can see both outer islands, Molokai and Lanai. Today, Molokai was gone.
It was, yeah.
You could maybe see one tiny peak somewhere, but hard to even get a look at it. And the same with Lanai. It's almost disappeared.
But, that brings us back to the early formation of the islands. And we're still growing. The Big Island is still growing anyway. And then a few hundred miles, I think, off the Big Island, the shores of the Big Island, is another island that's growing underwater right now.
Really?
Loʻihi, yeah.
What is it called?
Loʻihi. Loʻihi.
Loʻihi?
Loʻihi.
Loʻihi.
Loʻihi. And,
I better not try to say it again.
Yeah, but
okay.
It's growing. It's molten lava is coming up and settling, is gradually getting higher and higher. I'm not sure when it's going to break the surface. Maybe 500 years from now. I don't know. But
do we think that long?
It might be.
Wow.
But it's coming.
I knew it was growing, but I was thinking it was way faster than that. I thought we would be seeing it soon.
No. Madame Pelly does it on her own time. So.
Does she?
Yeah.
Well, my time was a little bit different. I'm expecting it sooner.
Well, you're from
not
Buffalo.
500 years.
Yeah.
It's going to be hard to live that long.
Buffalo Betty. Yeah.
Buffalo Betty.
Yeah.
Buffalo Betty, always in a hurry. But that's okay.
It's okay, yeah.
It's okay. I can't help it. Sometimes I'm in a big hurry all the time, and then maybe I'm a little bit too slow on some stuff. But Roy is the classic Hawaiian person who doesn't love being hurried.
Oh.
No. And yet you're at everything. You get everywhere. You're ready to show property anytime.
Yeah, speaking of which, we've got some listings to share.
We do. We're thinking about it.
Yeah.
One of the things that really is, we really not got off of why to work with a realtor, why Coldwell Banker. But I think, again, we did mention there's strategic locations for Coldwell Banker. You're going to be able to find an agent that's fairly close to you, and if they're not close to you, they're going to be happy to come to you, and if it's something that's out of their wheelhouse, so to speak, they're going to refer you to someone else. And I think that's always worthwhile. And then if you're not comfortable with who you're talking to, check with someone else. Check with another office, call, any of the, if it's a particular property you're interested in, go down and see if there's someone available there. But I think mostly find an agent first, and then go start to look at properties, because I think that pays off in the long run, don't you?
Oh, absolutely. And, there's several advantages in dealing with a company like ours, Coldwell Banker Island Properties. Our office is in Kapalua. And if you walked into our office and said, I'm interested in looking at property up in Kula, we can refer you to an agent who specializes in Kula. You need somebody that's in the market day in and day out. By the same token, somebody that walks into our upcountry office and says, hey, I'm interested in something maybe at Kapalua or Ka'anapali. Well, then they refer that person to our office. So it's a big advantage in dealing with a Coldwell Banker Island Properties.
There's a number of different offices where people do sit on a daily basis. The Kapalua office is open pretty much 7 days a week,
7 days
from
a week, yeah.
8 to 5. Maybe
Later.
8:30 to 5.
8:30 to 6:30 or 7.
Something. Well,
Yeah.
that's actually, you're right. It is
Right.
later that everyone is there now.
Right.
And a lot of people stop by, having dinner in the area. And if they get over there a little bit early, they'll run by and sit and talk to you. And again, you've got somebody there that will, let's say, talk story with you. They'll talk to you.
Sure.
They'll fill you in about real estate. They'll talk to you about the area. They'll talk to you what's available. And sometimes it'll be an agent that is from upcountry, because they may just be there for the day and fill in some time. But again, they're going to know everything that's going on at Kapalua.
Oh, absolutely. And just as you said, come on by, talk story, whether you're buying or selling. Come on by, talk story. There's no commitment, no strings attached. But come on by, get whatever information you're looking for, and you can move forward and make an intelligent decision.
I think, years ago, I met some people at our office, and we chatted for a while, et cetera, and I gave them my card. And again, later, like years later, they walked in carrying the card. And they had actually, the husband said it had been on their refrigerator for all those years. And he would always laugh when they looked at it. But they did come in and they bought 2 different properties over a short period of time. But they remembered. They remembered that I took time with them, spent time, talked to them, referred them where they could go to eat, what they ought to be doing. And they did things. They had twin boys with them. They were really an amazing couple.
It's scary to buy property in an area you're not totally familiar with. And so you need to deal with a professional. I know when we look at properties outside of Hawaii, we always deal with a realtor and depend on that realtor for guidance and advice and so forth. And again, whether you're buying or selling, come see us. We can point you in the right direction. You can reach me, Roy, at 808-870-7060, and Betty at
870-7062. And we're pretty easy to reach. If we don't answer right away, leave us a message. And unless it's really late, we'll call you back pretty quickly.
Absolutely. And look at our website also, which gives you access to all the listings in the Maui Real Estate Association of Maui. And go to sakamotoproperties.com. It's still a remnant from our old days at Sakamoto Properties. But thanks to Meyer Computer, we still have the website. So go to sakamotoproperties.com. That'll give you entree to every listing on Maui. Actually, Maui County, Lanai, Molokai also.
It is an amazing Realtors Association website. It has everything on it that you can imagine. And it's worth learning how to surf around it, figuring out what's there, save it on your computer, like whether you're doing the sakamotoproperties.com or caldwellbanker.com. You'll get into
Coldwell Banker Island Properties.
Oh, that's right. I think you're right.
Yeah.
Coldwell Banker. But anyway, you'll get into these and you can find everything. The Sakamoto Properties website is one of the best websites around. So it really is worth taking a good hard look at it and save it. You know, it's something to go back at. It changes pretty quickly as new things come on or go off, but it really is worth taking a look.
No question, absolutely.
No question.
No, and you're dealing again with experts in in the area, whether it be Kapalua, Ka'anapali, or again South Maui, Kihei, Wailea, and so forth. We can point you in the right direction.
Is there anything new going on these days with Halemakua that can be talked about? As long as we're...
There's a lot of things brewing with Halemakua. There's big plans going to be announced in the very, very near future. And so stay tuned. We'll announce it on this show also.
Perfect.
But there's a lot of things that are ready to happen with Halemakua.
Halemakua, which is kind of loosely translated House of the Frail and Elderly, is how I have always understood it to be translated. And I think everything they do is the community. It's been about the community and taking care of our frail and elderly. And it's the more you learn, the better. I mean, that's another website that you can take a look at some point.
Yeah, halemakua.org is the website for Halemakua.
Right.
And we're a not-for-profit organization. We're based in Maui, and there's some great synergy as far as things that we have planned for expansion of Halemakua. So again, stay tuned. There's going to be some very, very big news coming up shortly.
And that'll be really exciting for everybody here, and for any of us that are getting older, and it does seem to be happening.
No,
right
absolutely.
In front of us.
No, and this pertains to healthcare on Maui. A huge upgrade in healthcare on Maui and basically the state. So big stuff happening.
I think it really does matter because for Maui, I've been here now basically 50 years, and Roy was born and raised here. So there's a point that you don't ever want to leave. I mean, my feeling is, there is no place else for me. I grew up in Buffalo, New York. I lived in Chicago for a while before moving here. But, this is my home. If I go away on a trip, I can't wait to get back home. I swear, if I'm gone 48 hours, I'm calling Roy to figure out how I can get home faster. It's really pretty
Maui no
crazy.
KAOI. Yeah.
It's a Maui no KAOI.
No, totally. And it's something that kind of grows on you. And again, whether you're visiting or live here, you're in the best spot in the world.
And the best people. If you need something typically on Maui and you talk to, and you needed to stop on the road or you, whatever it is, if you turned and talked to a person next to you, the odds are pretty good that they're going to be happy to talk to you. They're going to spend a little time. They're going to ask you a few questions. They're going to help you if you needed help with something. And I think Maui is a place like that.
What are great expressions here. And now that we're kind of getting older, when people are calling us uncle and auntie,
yes,
that's pretty special.
It really is.
Yeah.
I remember the first time somebody called me auntie, and I kind of smiled, but I kind of thought, that doesn't seem, I'm not quite ready for that.
It's a very endearing.
Yeah, but it is so endearing. It is so endearing and so, I don't even know what to call it. We've passed the 2-minute warning.
Okay.
So we could be, a 1-minute warning. Well, this has been a great day, and I'm happy that we got to be here. We didn't do much with our list of properties.
No, but again, SakamotoProperties.com gives you entree to all of the listings on Maui.
And we do have listings everywhere, so it really is. We've got a ton of Kapalua listings. We've got lots of Kaanapali and everywhere on the island, so Olinda.
And here's Danny Couch
And here's
again.
Danny Couch coming right back on.
We love Hawaii.
I love Hawaii.
Special magic